Let's see if this new microphone is not plugged in. Hey. Uh-oh, an upload pattern is diverging. Or lack thereof. I know that I'm gonna hunch, so I feel like I should frame it for that, but I feel like half up, all the way up? No, I have a short neck, so okay. Good start. Hey guys, it's Kismet. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to make something fun. I'm fresh off of like a Christmas break from work. I'm feeling really energized and I don't want to squander it away. So we're gonna try to make something today. And we're gonna make it out of something that practically everyone has access to, a shoebox. Now, I have discovered what my aesthetic is, and it is a fantasy dungeon theme park. I have kind of figured out what my aesthetic is, but I do know for a fact that a treasure chest / mimic fits right into that perfectly. So I want to just take a day or two to turn this into the cutest little monstrosity you've ever seen. And by cute, I do mean terrifying. I think for the most part, what I want to do with this is just cover this in foam, carve in a wood grain, paint it, and then put teeth inside it. I thought about getting fancy with it and putting like a red lining because it's the inside of the mouth. Oh, there's someone running by. But it's also just like a shoebox, and I don't know if I want to get that fancy. But this is about to be my favorite shoebox that I've ever owned, so let's grab some foam and let's get started, shall we? I just found a pair of shoes that I have never worn. It still has the thing inside of it. Why do I hide these things from myself? What the hell? Now, I have crafted a system. This, which would also be a great candidate for a mimic, holds all my scrap foams. Can you see that? Alrighty, what do we got? This stuff is gonna be too thin. Maybe for some of the trim and edging. Ooh, okay. I have a bunch of these in there, and this could be good for like, almost doing like wood planks. Okay. Shit. Okay. Now we're ready to craft. I just realized I don't know if I have enough glue to do this. This is how much barge I have left. This is how much E6000 I have left. I have quite a bit of tacky glue, and then I have some expired looking wood glue. Now what I do have in abundance is this monstrous hot glue gun and monstrous glue sticks. I think we're gonna have to go with hot glue on this. Camera adjustment time. Okay, let's see if we have enough of this stuff to make some planks of wood. Okay, let's see. 13 1/4. So I can get 5 out of one of these, and I have 4, so I can get 20. They're just about an inch wide. Okay, so I would need 9 for the top. I would need 5 coming up the sides, so that's 14. I would also need 5 coming up these ways, but they would be shorter. As you can see, it's a little sticky, but it works. So I think what I'm gonna do for the back is I'm gonna take the 2mm foam and just cover it. And again, do more of like a painted wood motif instead of carved in wood grain. Because again, you're not gonna see the back that much. I think the other thing that I'm gonna do with the 2mm foam is cut out some strips and go around kind of the edges, because a lot of treasure chests have like a metal cap on the corners. Although I did really like how it worked out with this corner detail. I need to go into the garage to carve this with my Dremel, carve in all of the wood texture, then hit it with a heat gun one more time, then Mod Podge, then black spray paint, then come back with acrylics. The only other thing that I need to do for this, the teeth. I have a couple of good chunks of leftover foam from other projects, but I think what I might do is use these to cut out some little teeth, and then I'll carve them down with the Dremel to make them come to a point, and then glue them into the tops. I'm still figuring out if I want to do like a lining on the inside. I think I should. So I'm gonna see what red fabric I have that I can do that with. And I'm not gonna do anything really fancy. I'm just gonna cut out a big piece and glue in the edges and call it a day. Good morning. I am full on space brain today. I can't think a thought. Yep. I really want to get this finished though, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the teeth and then heat gun everything, prime everything with Mod Podge, and then do the rest. Thanks. So, I can't cognitive function. Good. Before I prime these, I think I'm actually going to glue them into place first, and then I can prime the whole thing all at once instead of all of the teeth individually. Red fabric, as far as that goes. Oh God. I don't have enough red fabric in any of my red fabrics to do this. So, actually, I have more of this maroon fabric than I thought I did. And then we'll see where we get. I don't even know if I'm gonna get that far today because like I said, it's just mush in here. And it doesn't help that I was trying to keep up with Miraculous Ladybug and it's impossible to do. I heard this guy, Smarty Pants, he talks about the show, talk about how you kind of have to become a hardcore fan of the show just to watch it. And at this point, I'm season 5. I feel like I can't give it up. I can't look away from this train wreck, especially because these writers have some fucking audacity this season. Anyways, this isn't a video about Miraculous Ladybug, so I'm gonna stop now. But please sound off in the comments and vent your frustrations with me around the whole cinematic experience. That is Miraculous Ladybug. Anyways, let's do arts and crafts. Now, actually, something to consider is that when the box is closed, this lines up with this. So we have to put the teeth a little bit towards like the back, if that makes sense. I might cut this down just a little bit so that the teeth can poke up when this is closed. So they have some clearance, you know what I mean? Good morning. Today I am finishing this puppy up. I'm very determined. You might be able to tell I did give it a coat of black spray paint all around. I did decide that I want to take some strips of 2mm foam and kind of do like this sort of edging, make it look like metal, which is unfortunate that I didn't do this before I primed and painted, but so I'm gonna glue those on, I'm gonna paint this puppy, and then stick some red lining in. I pray that this is enough. It looks like it should be, so we're not doing anything extremely precise in this project, as I'm sure you can tell. Anyways, let's finish this guy up. I kind of want to keep in the detail of this corner piece, so I think I'm gonna have it all come up to the edge like such. Okay, then I have a ton of different little like pinheads that I think once I paint this, they'll go in there nicely. These old ruins have been draining. I hope there's something worth it in here. Ah! What is that? Well, surely that's normal and not ominous at all. happy with how this came out. There's a lot of imperfections in it, like a lot. For the most part, it's just, I hot glued all of the, well, everything. The lining is just hot glued in place, but that's okay because most of the time it's just gonna be like this at the most. It does close, not completely, but because I painted it brown, it's not the biggest deal. It wasn't an issue until I put the lining in there. And I tried really hard to figure out what exactly was the problem and what was getting in the way. But overall, I think like from far away, that looks like a box. That looks like a wood box. To keep the mouth kind of left open like this a little bit, which is probably how I'm gonna display it in my house, I made this. It's just a bunch of cardboard glued together and then wrapped in the same fabric that I used to line this, and then it stays open. From far away, this looks very menacing. Up close, it looks very hot glued. But regardless, I really like it. It did end up taking me a little longer than I thought it would, but I think that's just crafts projects in general, no matter what you do. It's always gonna take like 1.5 times as long as you think it will to double. He needs a name. Garchomp. Gibble. Gibble. I kind of like Gibble. What do you guys think? Anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. My New Year's resolution is to make more YouTube content and to actually do this and try it out and see if it works for me. And I hope you guys also enjoy it. There's a lot coming your way. We're talking cosplay, we're talking D&D, we're talking music, we're talking all sorts of other shit. I'm honestly really terrified to make and put out on the internet because I'm very self-conscious about the things that I make, but it's gonna be good. I gotta keep telling myself that. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Anyways, that's the video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye. You are so crooked to me. These old ruins have been so full of bullshit. Oh, I can only see blue. And I'm a bard. I'm gonna fuck your bitch, take your money, and then run away and let my friends deal with the consequences of my actions.